everyone, I'm Kealy and this is Voice of a Creative, and today I'm here to do a review of the Elliot Sweater and Tee by Helens Closet. So this is a pattern that I was really excited when it came out, because it was exactly what I was kind of missing from my wardrobe. Some nice snuggly jumpers, slightly oversized, just perfect for wearing at home and through the winter. And actually Tilly and the Buttons brought out a jumper around the same time, but it was slightly different. So it's the Nora, and it has a dropped sleeve, but some of the similar kind of features as well. So I kind of had two to choose from. I decided to go for the Elliot sweater in the end because it has a raglan sleeve. So I really like a raglan sleeve on me. Drop shoulders don't work as well. Just show you the picture here. So it's got a raglan sleeve and then some other details and variations as well. So with this pattern, there's lots of different options. So you can make it with just a normal neckline that has a neckband, or you can make it with kind of a funnel neck, an extra piece just for that extra kind of warmth. They all have 3/4 length sleeves, although I expect it wouldn't be too difficult to cut it a little bit shorter. And then you've got the choice of the cropped version, the split at the side, or just the normal hem there as well. And you can make it in t-shirt fabric, so t-shirt, jersey, or sweater knit. So you've got quite a variety of things that you can make it. And there's the line drawings there, so you can see a little bit more. So I was just really looking for a pattern that I could make for jumpers to wear at home. I was getting quite chilly on an evening at home, and I actually wanted something kind of that had a looser fit to wear. I get quite a lot of problems with my back, and so I wanted a looser fit to wear just when I'm at home. So the first one I made was this one. And this is a fabric that I got from the Nylon Shop. So it's a grey and it's a sweater knit, so it's got nice and fleecy bits here. And this is really comfortable. So this view I made kind of the t-shirt view, so this one. So it's got the neckband attached, and then the raglan sleeve, and then it's a 3/4 length sleeve as well. And with the sleeves on this, you literally fold it up and then just top stitch as well. And then the neckband I've top stitched round as well. So this is the first one that I made in that design, and I didn't make any adjustments to the pattern. I actually didn't even have to grade out on the hips. It's quite a boxy shape, so actually it just comes straight down from here and goes down. And I will post some pictures of this one that I'm wearing so you can see kind of the fit on me. It is a loose fit, but that was what I was going for. And if I was to wear it kind of out and about, I would wear it with some skinny jeans or some kind of leggings as well. Actually, I did make one change. I did have to shorten it. So this one has a split at the side, and I did shorten that quite significantly, actually. I think by a couple of inches. Yeah, I think by a couple of inches on that change there. So the instructions, as always, are really clear. The sizing, I would say, is on point. So I made a size large. I think I could have gone to a medium if I wanted a tighter fit. So I've got that option in the future, which is really good. And actually, the only adjustment I made was to the length. There weren't any problems with making it. The neckband actually fitted on really nicely in this fabric. What I would just check is that your fabric has the right amount of stretch, because that is going to change the size of the garment at the end. I haven't yet tried the funnel neck, so I don't really know how that might turn out if I was to choose that. I just really liked the different options that you can have with the jumper. So this is the first one I made. And the second one I made is this one. And I don't have any pictures of this, but I will post some in my November Makes video. So with this one, I've got one fabric for the front and back, and then I've got a different fabric for the sleeves. And one change I have made with this jumper is to increase the length of the sleeve so that they are full length. So I basically just added inches on to the end of the 3/4 sleeve, and then I sewed it inwards to taper it towards my wrist. Okay, with that, It doesn't have a long sleeve option, but that was really easy to do. And if you did want a baggier sleeve or you wanted to add a cuff, I would say that wouldn't be too difficult to do. And you might just take another pattern and kind of compare it and do it. So you could maybe use like the Blackwood cardigan or something if you've got that. And then just at the bottom, it's just hemmed all the way round. So it's just one turned up hem and then top stitch. And I've just stitched it all the way down there, whereas in this one that I'm wearing, I've got a split at this side as well. So this one's really snuggly and comfy. It's again fleecy on the inside, and this is from scraps of fabric that I got from the Nylon Shop. So they weren't very expensive. They were in kind of the remnants kind of bin. But I thought actually they went together really nicely because this grey has a fleck of blue and then you've got the fleck of white in the blue as well. I thought it was a slightly different texture rather than it just being plain. So really like that one. And the third one I've made is this one. So you may have seen me in a jumper in this fabric before. So I have made another jumper which is also raglan sleeve, very similar to this, but that was a self-drafted one, and I like messed up the neckbands, and that was the first time I did a neckband. So the neckband's really square. So this is an improvement on that. So this is kind of, it's not sweatshirting, but it is quite thick. So there's a double layer jersey. It's stripy on the inside, and this was a little bit more difficult to add the neckband in, but it's got a slightly less stretch. So with this one, again, I did the 3/4 length sleeve, then the normal neckband, and then I've got the split in the side there. And again, I've just folded it up just there. The trickiest part of this pattern, I would say, is actually the bit where you go round the split. So you're kind of instructed to come up and then pivot and go across and then down, which was probably the most difficult part. But you know, it wasn't difficult, and I managed it really quickly. I didn't have to unpick anything. So that is that version as well. So I now have 3 versions of this sweater, and I am wondering about a hack to kind of turn it into like a jacket or a raglan sleeve kind of coatigan or cardigan or something like that. So I am wondering about that as well. And that again, that is fabric from the Nylon Shop from the remnants pile as well. So that's quite a few jumpers that I got for not very much money. What I wanted to do is test out a few variations so that when I move on to some more expensive sweater knits, I've got the pattern and everything down, and then I know how it's kind of going to turn out. So I am going to make some more versions of this. It's so comfortable to wear. I think it's perfect for the winter, and I think I might even make a Christmas jumper version. I haven't yet tried the t-shirt version, so that is on my kind of list, but there's just so many variations. You know, I can change the neckline, make it more of a v-neck, I could bring it in slightly tighter, I can make the sleeve slightly tighter if I wanted to. There's quite a few variations that I can do, so really pleased with the ones that I've made so far, and I'll get so much wear out of them. Already this one, which I made in October, I actually have worn it like, well, when it's not been in the wash most of the time at home, and that's just because it is that just oversized, and it's so comfy and really nice and cozy as well. So when I was making it, they didn't take too long. The other 2 jumpers, I made them as part of batch sewing, so I cut a lot of projects at once and then sewed a lot of projects. But I managed to get them finished within a couple of hours. I would say that if you were really focused, you could get this done within an hour and a half, 2 hours from cutting it out. Obviously, there's not much fitting required. As long as the shoulders fit you, you know, you're fine. So not too long a make and perfect for the winter, and I would definitely make it a lot more times, and there's a lot more variations that I could try out with it. So overall, really great pattern. If you are looking for a raglan sleeve, looser fit jumper with easy instructions to follow and you know it's going to turn out right, then I would definitely go for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye.